Welcome back to the Spring Breakout game from Salt River Fields at Talking Stick. Top prospects for the Colorado Rockies, top prospects for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Chase Dollander, big arm, slider. Buddy Black has got double duty. He managed naturally the afternoon affair, and now he's getting to watch some kids. And Buddy, this got to be exciting for you.
To see these young guys, really up close and personal, to see their stuff, especially, Dollander here for the very first time live for me, to see, what we have forward to in the future here with this guy. But it's good stuff. It's in spring, it makes a lot of sense, for these guys to, for the first time to get on a major league exhibition field, right, and to experience that, and really to sort of, in a way, sort of jumpstart their career as a, in a environment that's being televised and being hyped. I thought it was a really good thing.
This is Jordan Lawler, much talked about prospect. This is a double play ball, handled nicely by Ritter. Amador on to first. Well, that helps out. I'm sure calms some of the nerves for Chase Dollander as Lawler grounds into the 6-4-3.
These guys are closer than you think. I think their confidence level is such where, they truly believe that, they're close to the big leagues. And they can get here quickly. So I think the confidence and the self-assurance that a lot of these guys have.
Zach Bean stepping in, the native Floridian, to face Yu Min Lin, product of Taiwan. This could be interesting. First, and it gets under the glove of Yancel Luis.
Yeah, but you could tell right now the speed started to worry the second baseman. And Luis, he just doesn't put that ball all the way into his glove.
Like I said earlier, he's one of those guys that is probably a little bit closer than a lot of people think. He opened our eyes in big league camp. The confidence, just in his complete game. Just got underneath that one, but that was a good swing. He'll more than likely be in AAA, and we'll see where it goes. But he's one of those guys that came from a good college program and a good conference that has great competition. We've seen most of this group in Major League camp, especially the position players. We had Veen, we had Amador, we had Beck, we have Fernandez. So we got to see him.
Yeah, pretty good pickup at first by Gino Groover on that hot shot off the bat of Fernandez.
What does it mean for you as an organization to be able to get the collection of talent together?
It's super special in my opinion. You get to see all these guys play, and you watch them on TV and you're always wondering how are they as a people, but you go around and you talk to all of them. They're just normal guys, and I love all of them. So it's been a real journey to be here. It's awesome.
Here's the 3-2. And this is in the air to right. Yanquiel Fernandez will gather it in. And after a very strong inning from Chase Dollander, a strong inning for Sean Sullivan, Hunter Goodman mashes.
Very loud, very hard, very aggressive. You think how fast he went that first year. He hit 3 levels. Last year he hit 3 levels. So it has gone very quick for him. But he's going to be a factor up there for sure.
Sterling Thompson. And everybody talks about his bat-to-ball skills as a former Florida #1.
He's actually probably one of our more polished hitters in the minor leagues. Of course, I always tell him that his best position is outfield. So I don't know what he thinks about that. But he's a steady defender, and he's going to work at it.
Okay, so Drew Romo's coming up. He's 220.
220, really committed to a lot of what he wanted to accomplish this offseason.
Whether it's a spring training game, Major League spring training game, or this breakout game, you get a knock. Watching him at the start of last year at spring training to where he is this spring training is night and day.
Much more settled, not in a brash or cocky way, but truly just comfortable in his skin and asking the questions and learning, from guys like Red and Dustin Gardner and these guys.
Not everybody can get outs the same way. And I think Carson Palmquist is one of those guys. He's going to give that filthy changeup, but he has a feel for pitching.
One gone very quickly, and Amador will come up for the second time for the Rockies. Amador hits this ball pretty well straightaway center field. Moving back is Drew Jones, and he is smooth like his dad. And he makes the catch. So there's 2 gone. That'll bring up Zach Veen. Gilbert Diaz behind the 3-0, and that is laced to left center field. And this is going to be cut off by Jones, but galloping towards second is Zach Bean.
We saw some of the speed from Zach Bean and what made him such a high draft pick, going with the pitch that's away from him, actually running away. But I want to showcase this arm, though, that we saw. We're talking about Andrew Jones. How about Drew Jones? That this throw is much closer. It's just a long stride of Zach Bean.
How about this for pressure for Jordan Lawler? He was so gifted freshman year, Huey, in high school. His first game, there were 27 major league scouts. Oh, this ball's hammered to deep left, and it is off the base of the wall. It'll be a double for Lawler. Lawler to third, Roberts to second. 2 gone, bring up A.J. Vukovic. That's line to center field, and this will produce the first runs of the game. It'll be a 2-run single for Vukovic.
Well, this was a good swing from him right back up the middle.
Yanquiel Fernandez steps up. Fernandez grounded sharply to first in his first AB. And he laced that to right. Spilly, that's a little bit of bat speed, huh?
It's not just the bat speed, it's where he's releasing the barrel. Anybody can swing hard. It's controlling the barrel. That's awesome. That's a beautiful swing.
Sam Knowlton's going to take over. 12th round pick last year out of the University of South Alabama. And Drew Romo lines this to center field, and that'll get the Rockies on the board. Yanquiel Fernandez coming home. Throw is pretty close. Safe. Wow. Drew Jones, you mentioned it earlier, can throw. I thought it was a foregone conclusion. It was going to be an easy RBI for Romo, who moved up to second on the throw. Drew Jones aired it out and made it a bang play at the plate. So Romo's 2 for 2 for the Rockies. And another ball in the dirt, and that's why you probably don't try to move up. But I say, Knowlton has a fastball in the upper 90s, so you're going to draft a kid based on his arm, not necessarily all the stats. Rockies get a run on the base hit by Romo.
I think the most difficult thing to do in sports, like even more so today, is hitting a baseball. I mean, Jeff, compared to when you played, I mean, how much harder a guy's throwing out? And then the movement on the pitches, I don't know how anybody ever puts a bat on the ball.
Here's the 1-1, line shot down the right field line. Luis on his way to third, and scooting into second with a double is Jorge Barrosa.
Hunter Goodman at first, he just has enough time to react. He's about 89 feet away from home plate when this ball gets hit so hard past him.
This is Seth Halverson.
You can get away with just 2 pitches.
Change up and a beautiful throw, but evidently a creative slide.
He got the throw off great, and then the slide. That's the correct call. Ruben Santana, the hitter. We got a balk.
So Josefa is now at third base with 2 outs. Well, that'll allow the run to score.
For this run to score on the walk, then there was a stolen base, a balk, and a wild pitch.
Right back to Halverson. That'll end the inning, but the Diamondbacks kind of get a scratch run there to take a 3-1 lead. Justin Martinez is going to pitch the 7th inning for Arizona. They're ahead 3-1. That was 100 miles an hour. Wow.
And he had Tommy John surgery in 21, so he's coming back from that.
Well, looks pretty good, doesn't it?
He averaged 99.9 last year in AAA.
2-2. You got him on a 90-mile-an-hour slider in the dirt.
That's when you say that's just not fair.
I'm looking forward to seeing this at bat, because this is Adala Amador, and he's getting his 4th at bat. He's facing a guy that's throwing BBs up there. 2 outs in the 7th. Well, he got it in play, softly hit second, and that is going to end our spring breakout game with the youngsters for Arizona defeating the youngsters for the Rockies.